All right, what is going on, everybody? So I'm at the grocery store and I was just running some errands when something caught my eye, and it was this item that is crazy expensive, but for some reason it's on clearance, probably because nobody really got to use it, since the whole shutdown and everything. But I decided to buy it and play a little prank. So before I tell you what the prank is, I'm going to show you what it is. So if you can't tell, it's a freaking massive unicorn. So my girlfriend saw it a couple of months ago and I told her that I wanted to get it. And she totally flipped out on me because it was so expensive. So when I came to the store today, I was walking around and I saw it and they had it on clearance for 75% off. So typically this thing is $200. I got it for 50 bucks. So I don't know how I'm gonna plan it since we all work from home, but whenever she leaves, I'm gonna try and blow it up in the living room and just set up a camera and just try and catch her reaction. So that should be pretty epic. But now I gotta try and figure out how to get it home and hide it until then. So this should be very interesting. Alrighty, so she's inside the house right now, and I'm gonna try and put it in my car. I have a really small trunk, so this is gonna be interesting if it works, but we'll see. Alright, let's see if I can do this with one hand. That barely fits. Alright, so we're gonna keep it in there until she leaves the house. And we have like 4 hours to wait it, because I'm sure it's gonna take forever. Alrighty, so she finally left the house. We're gonna go to the car, we're gonna go grab it and go set it up. So how do you think she's gonna react? How big do you think this thing is? You'll see in a little bit.
Is it bigger than my bed? It's bigger than my bed, isn't it?
We'll find out.
I'm kidding.
Okay, I want you to go look at it. Yeah,
oh my God.
But how heavy is it?
Heavier than I thought it was.
All right, so we have a little electric pump that we're gonna use to fill it up, but something tells me it's gonna take us like an hour to fill it up.
9 feet wide? That's bigger than my bed.
So we're gonna set it up in the living room. We're gonna lock the doors to make sure that she can't get in without us knowing. And I think we're gonna try and set up a camera to catch her reaction. It should be really good. Like I said, retail, this thing is like $200 and I got it for 50 bucks. So I'm not gonna tell her that part. So we'll just see how she reacts to that. Alrighty, and now for the unicorn unboxing. So this thing has been in my car for like 3 days, 115-degree weather. So I'm really hoping that it didn't get damaged. Is it warm?
Yeah.
My God. Oh, you broke the box. Now we can't return it. Well, I wasn't planning on returning it anyways. Oh yeah, it comes with a little anchor. Does it feel heavy duty?
Yeah.
So do you think we could take it down the river? I haven't even touched this thing yet. I mean, considering like the Salt River tubes that you get, I think you can. So that thing right there is a little platform that you can use to get on, like if you're in deep water, which is kind of cool. It's got little grab handles and everything. You see that? Okay.
Actually, all of them have the...
Yeah, but for this one, we're gonna use the electric pump because that thing is gonna be a pain in the ass. Yeah, it has cup holders. Keep in mind, this thing sits 4 people. Okay. It's a lot bigger than what I thought. Okay, so there's the unicorn head. Okay, yeah, that's pretty massive. Holy crap. Alrighty, so I got this little air pump and I got some brand new batteries. So now we're gonna start blowing this bad boy up. Alrighty, so this thing has 2 valves. It's about, what time is it, 4:50? It's about 4:50 and we're gonna start blowing this thing up. I think so too. Alright, let's see how long this takes. Alrighty, and so it begins. Do you have a timer on your phone? You don't have a timer? Like a stopwatch? Yeah. So go ahead and set it and we'll see how long it takes. So what it's probably for safety, it's double chambered, so if one breaks, you still have enough to float on it. Alrighty, so it looks like this thing is double chambered. Obviously, there's probably some safety features for that. But this center section, it's not completely inflated, but that took about 10 minutes. So I'm assuming the outer section, it's a little bit bigger. It might take a little bit longer. The tail, you have to inflate separately. I have no idea if you have to do the wings separately, but head you gotta do separately. So I've been working this thing with my mouth, and I am exhausted. But yeah, this thing is a lot bigger than I thought. It barely fits in our living room. I'm pretty excited. Alrighty, so we got the head done, we got one of the wings done, and we're working on the outer tube. So the outer tube is a lot bigger. This is 13 minutes, and it's still pretty flat. So I'm thinking that the outer section is going to be more like 20 minutes. But we're going to keep working on this, and hopefully we'll be done before she gets home. Alrighty, so we've been at this for about 40 minutes. Head's blown up, tail was blown up, got the wings, and now we're working on this outer part. So, just the outer part alone, it's been like 30 minutes. I think we're still at 30, 35? Barely hit 30. Yeah, this thing is a lot bigger than I thought. Holy crap. It doesn't fit our living room, so this should be really funny. Or I'm gonna get my ass kicked. One or the other, or both. Alrighty, so outside section, we're coming up on 35 minutes. I mean, it's filled up enough to where, you know, we want to get the reaction. I mean, this thing is insane. So she's on her way to pick up some food, and she messages that she's on her way. So she'll be here in a few minutes, and then we'll see what happens. Man, this is a lot bigger than I thought, but it's pretty epic. All right, she's walking through the door. Turn it off, Adrian. Turn it off. Turn off the thing. Who is it?
Why is my door locked?
Don't worry about it.
Oh my god. Why? I don't live here.
Why not?
Mom, this is where we're eating dinner.
Does it have cup?
It has cup holders. Babe, it comes with a platform so you can get in it.
Mom, guess how long this took?
How much was this?
Took an hour to blow.
Well, didn't you see it at Safeway?
No.
You didn't see it at the grocery store? It's the one that we always see. The one that's $200.
Don't have any.
Alrighty, so based on her reaction, I think she's already used to my shenanigans. Right? She says yes. She's already used to the crazy shit that I do, so. I mean, it's still pretty freaking hilarious to come home to see this monstrosity in your living room. But it almost took an hour to inflate, so I'm probably gonna leave it inflated for the night and then take another hour to bring it back down. But hopefully one of these days we'll take it out to the river and see how that works. Hopefully it doesn't pop on the first maiden voyage. But hopefully that'll be within the next few weeks. But until then, we'll see you later.
Stop videotaping.